Hello. Today our topic is about the how to publish your Android app application. So let's start with it. In this class, we'll be going through the complete roadmap how to publish your Android application in the Google Play Store. Okay, let's start. The phase one that is about the getting started. The developer registration. The registration for a Google App Console account is required. This requires a one-time registration fee of 25 USD, 25 US dollars. You must use a valid ID to verify your identity to ensure platform integrity. Next one, the prerequisites checklist. You have to ensure that your application ID is unique package name and a verified developer email. New personal accounts now face strict verification and testing requirements before production access is granted. The phase 2, that is about the app preparation, application preparation. Before uploading, you must prepare a production-ready built-in Android Studio. Generate a signed Android application bundle with .aab extension. Securely store your upload key and key store. Opt into Play App signing for Google Managed Security. Verify minimum and target SDK levels, which should be example is Android 14 plus. Here we have provided you an image. You can clearly see it is showing that the module key store paths, the key store password, key alias, key password, and about all that. Whether we have to click the next button, previous button, if we haven't exactly or incorrectly you had entered something, then you can go to the previous option and you can clear that and you can add a new one, or if the existing one only you can correct it. See, for preparation of an Android application, you can use the Android Studio app, or else if you don't want to enter the code, if you don't want to write the code, see, for publication of an Android application also, it requires a program for it. For every task to be performed by using of the computer or in the mobiles or anything, a program is required. It might be written in, for example, when it comes to the Android Studio, you can use either the Java language or the Kotlin language. The mostly used language is Java, as it is very significant and unique. Moreover, it can be easily understood and it is very powerful and robust and it is very secure. So for that sake, we often use the Java programming language when we come to build an Android application. Then it will be having the activity.xml file and Java file. In the Java file, you will be writing the program in the Java programming language. In XML file, you will be writing the XML code regarding that particular task or about that particular application. The third phase, the initial setup. It will be having the create app, language and declarations. First one is of the create app. That means the create application. Enter your primary app name, select app versus game and choose between the free or paid. See, I am stating here that we often know that any kind of application, it might be about the gaming or any other thing, there will be of two things like the free and paid. You have to choose that. Okay. The next one, the language. Set your default language and plan for the localization in high growth region. We have to select a default language. See, in many applications, for example, if we go through any government websites or any government applications, like, for example, recently in today's world, when it comes to India, the ECA net application is being used for the electoral votes for the electoral votes. In that application, we can be using that particular language which you desire. See, everyone does not know the particular English only. See, English is a universal language. I'm not saying everyone doesn't know. But in many countries, in many places, in many regions, there might be illiterates, and moreover, they wouldn't be habituated to the English only. For at that cases, at that situations, they can use other languages. It will be based upon their particular living region. If they are of the Assamese, they will be using the Assam language, Assamese language. If they are of the Canadian citizens, they will be having the other language. If they are of Sri Lankans, they will be having other language. If a person is living in Dubai, they will be having that particular language. It varies. The next one, the declarations. Acknowledge developer program policies and US export laws to be proceeded. The next phase is the fourth phase, that is the policy and compliance. It will be having the following things like the privacy policy. It provides a public URL detailing how you handle user data. It is a mandatory one. And next there comes the data safety. The complete the questionnaire regarding encryption and third-party data sharing. See, the data is considered to be like a property, like an asset in today's world. That's why they are saying the data safety. The next one here comes is the content rating. You have to fill out the IARC questionnaire to receive official age ratings for the global regions. The target audience. Define your age group. Apps targeting children require specific scrutiny. The next one, app access. Provide the test credentials if your app requires a login for Google reviewers. See, whatever app we are using, it will be having a questionnaire if you want to use a Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, or any ticket booking apps like the Book My Show or Redbus, Avibus, or any government apps like EPS, RTC. There are a lot of applications. You can be getting that in the Play Store if you are using any iPhone, the Apple mobile, like you can go to the App Store and you can purchase it. See, if it is having a paid one, then you have to purchase. If it is free of cost, you can easily download them in your existing mobile, or if in your existing mobile, if you are using the Android app, you can download it from the Play Store. If you are using an Apple mobile, the iPhone, then you can download it from the App Store. Next, we are coming to the next phase, that is of the phase 5, mandatory testing. There are 20 external testers required. The 14-day rule is called as the 14-day rule. For new personal developer accounts since November 2023, you must run a closed test with at least 20 testers who have opted in for 14 consecutive days before you can apply for the production access. See here we said that the 14-day rule. Why we have given here this 20 external testers required is there will be the 20 testers. Testing is one of the platform when it comes to software field or any of the things. See, most of us know that there are only the software engineers. It is not only the platform, there are even AI engineers, there are IT engineers, there are the testers, there are a lot more. At present, we are speaking about the 20 testers are required for testing an application, and at least 14 consecutive days should be there before you can apply for the production access. And here comes the sixth phase, that is the visual assets. They are the app icon, feature graphic, screenshots. The first one is with the app icon. See, you have to select, you have to pick up, you have to place a unique app icon. As we all know that in the Play Store or App Store or any other things, we will be having many kinds of icons. See, the icon is one of the things which helps a person to uniquely identify about your app. The feature graphic, you can see that every app is having the feature graphic. Everything is distinct from one another. That's why you have to select a feature graphic also in the screenshots. The screenshot should be of at least 2 to 8 per device type, because the screenshot itself shows that how the app is working, whatever things you can do in the app, and about it is like a simple explanation or simple definition of that app in the photo format. Okay. And moreover, the app icon should be in this format, 512 into 512 PNG, that means the photo 32-bit. The feature graphic should be in the 1024 into 500 JPG or PNG. The screenshot should be of 2 to 8 per device type. And here comes the seventh phase, that is the store listing strategy. It is one of the important thing. The App Store optimization, that is the ASO. The keywords in your app name and short description are critical for search discoverability. Your full description should focus on the features, benefits, and user value propositions. You have to aim for high quality professional screenshots with clear captions to boost conversion rates. See, the ASO is one of the important thing in our app name, app icon, the feature graphics, all should be distinct from one another application. See, there are many applications we said before only. So, our particular app should be the distinct among all the apps. That only makes a person to be feeling that this app is different from the other apps. If there are more features, it will be very good for the high development of your application, and more users will use your app is the important thing. And note down that there should be a short description and a full description about your app, and you have to place that the reviewers means not the movie reviewers. When a person is using your app, you will be definitely asking a review. How is the review for this app? There will be the 5 stars. Mostly there will be only 5 stars. No one will keep the 10 stars like a school or a college and about the particular student, how that person is studying or what are his credentials and everything. See, in applications, there will be the 5 stars. Among them, the review is taken from the user. Okay, the next one is the release roadmap. Note it down clearly, the internal. It is the quick sharing for team testing. There will be no review. The closed one, the 20 tester requirement phase, which you said earlier, will be having the 14 consecutive days of testing. The open phase, the open roadmap, that is about the public beta for wider community testing. Next one, the production. It is the final one, the full launch to the Google Play Store. And here comes the submission and reviews. The final hurdle. Once you submit your app for production, Google will begin the manual review process. As per 2025, the typical review times range from the 48 hours to 7 days. The managed publishing. It allows you to decide exactly when the app goes live after the approval, giving you control over marketing synchronization. The next one is the post-launch performance. It is also very important. Using user retention, vitals are crash-free, review response, use Android vitals to monitor app health and store listing experiments to A/B test graphics for optimal conversion. See, before the launching and after the launching of the application, you have to be very careful. After the launching, you have to check that the application is having any kind of the bugs, viruses or anything. It is not performing in a good manner or not. You have to review the performances. You have to remove the bugs. At every time, you have to update your app, like the features, like the graphics, the performance of the app. If a particular feature is performing correctly or not, in a good manner or not, you have to review everything. You have to keep on updating your app regularly. Then only you get good reviews. Okay, thank you. That's all for today.